What's going on, guys? Welcome on back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. It is Monday, May 5th. We have a 10-game MLB slate on tap for today. Real quick, a recap of yesterday. Not a good day. We went 6-10 on our money line / spread picks. We went 8-8 on our over-unders. A terrible day. Just a complete train wreck. I just want to tell you guys, listen, I truly appreciate you guys. I will never be on here trying to play with you guys' money, trying to give you guys BS picks. That's not what I'm here to do. I spent the whole day yesterday feeling like shit, watching all the games finish out. Like I always tell you guys, I really appreciate you guys. But we're shaking that off. We're shaking it off. Week starting up. Back to the nonsense. Let's get back to making money. 10 games, tons of money to be made. Guys, do not forget our dollar parlay plays at the end of the video. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. First game of the day, we got the Dodgers in Miami taking on the Marlins. And in this one, we're playing the Dodgers on the money line. For our pitching matchup today, there's Alcantara, who got roughed up by the Dodgers last week. And Kasparov is pitching for the Dodgers. He's been working out the bullpen. He has one official start. They do not have a line out on him. With all of that being said, for the game total in this one, we're playing over 9 total runs. We look at our hitting props. 2 total bases. We're taking 3 Dodgers here today. We're taking Mookie Betts, Will Smith, and Max Muncy to all have 2 total bases for the Dodgers. As of now, only Alcantara's line is out. And we're playing him to go under. We're playing him under 4.5 strikeouts today. On after that, we got the Cleveland Guardians in Washington starting up a series with the Nationals. And in this one, we're playing Cleveland on the money line. The game total set at 9 today. And we like the under in this one, under 9 total. We look at our hitting props. 2 Cleveland Guardians, 2 total bases. We're taking Kwan as well as Ramirez. Moving on to the pitching props for this game, and we like the overs for both starting pitchers. Ortiz of the Guardians over 4.5 Ks, as well as Irving of the Washington Nationals to go over 4.5 strikeouts today. On after that, we have a very good matchup starting up here. We got the San Diego Padres in New York taking on the Yankees. Also a very good pitching matchup in today's game with Pivetta and Rodon on the mound. With all of that, we are playing the Yankees on the money line. The game total's at 7.5. We're playing the over in this one. Over 7.5 total. We look at our hitting props. 2 total bases. We're taking Manny Machado of the Padres. And we're taking Aaron Judge of the Yankees to both have 2 total. Looking at the pitching props here. And we're playing the overs for both starting pitchers. Pivetta of the Padres, we're playing him to go over 5.5 Ks. As well as Rodon of the Yankees to go over 5.5 strikeouts as well. On after that, we got the Cincinnati Reds going to Atlanta to start a series up with the Braves. In this one today, we like Atlanta on the money line. The game total set at 8.5, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 8.5 total runs. Looking at our hitting props for this game today, we're playing Elly De La Cruz of the Reds, and we're playing Murphy of the Atlanta Braves. Moving on to the pitching props here, and we're playing Singer of the Reds to go under his 5.5 strikeouts line. And Smith Sharver of the Braves, we're playing him to go over 4.5 Ks today. On after that, we have an AL Central matchup starting up. The White Sox in Kansas City taking on the Royals. And in this one today, we're playing Kansas City to cover the 1.5 runs. Game total's at 8. And we're playing the under in this one. We're playing under 8 total. Onto our hitting props, 2 Kansas City Royals. We're going with Furman and Bobby Witt Jr. Moving on to our pitching props for this game. We like the overs for both pitchers. Smith, we're playing him to go over 3.5 Ks. And Reagans, we have him getting back on track. He's been getting roughed up to his last 3 starts. We have him having a good game today, as well as going over his 6.5 strikeouts line. Alrighty, on after that, we got the Houston Astros going to Milwaukee to start a series up with the Brewers. In this one, we're playing Houston on the money line. I would not be mad if you felt comfortable playing Milwaukee plus the 1.5 runs, as Houston's favored on the road here today. For the game total of 8.5, we like the over in this one. Over 8.5 total. Moving on to our hitting props. 2 total bases. We're taking 3 batsmen in this one. We're taking Myers and Rogers of the Houston Astros. And for the Milwaukee Brewers, we're playing Wilson Contreras, all to have 2 total bases. Moving on to our pitching props. And as of now, the only official listed starter is Blanco of the Astros. And today we're playing him to go under his line, under 5.5 Ks. Alright, on after that, my game of the day, my play of the day, San Francisco in Chicago taking on the Cubs. This is going to be a very good series. I've been looking forward to this series. We are playing Chicago on the 1.5 runs as they're favored at home today. We're playing them to cover the 1.5 runs. Game total set at 7.5, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 7.5 total. For our hitting props, 2 total bases. We're taking 2 Cubbies. We're taking Tucker and Kelly to both have 2 total. Moving on to our pitching props here. And we're playing Roop of the San Francisco Giants to go over 4.5 strikeouts. And we're also taking Boyd of the Cubs to go over 5.5 Ks today. On after that, we have an NL Central matchup starting up. We have the Pittsburgh Pirates in St. Louis taking on the Cards. Today we're playing St. Louis on the money line. Game total set at 8.5. We're playing the under in this one. Under 8.5 total. For our hitting props, 2 total bases. We're taking O'Neal Cruz of the Pittsburgh Pirates and Donovan of the St. Louis Cardinals. Moving on to the pitching props for this game. And we're playing Molzinski of the Pittsburgh Pirates to go over 3.5 Ks. But we're playing Mikolas of the St. Louis Cardinals to go under 3.5 strikeouts today. Alrighty guys, down to our final 2 games of the day. The New York Mets in Arizona. This Mets team lost both games yesterday in St. Louis, traveling to Arizona. Arizona traveling back home from Philly. This Mets team is different on the road than they are at home. And we saw that this weekend in St. Louis. Today we're playing Arizona on the money line. The game total set at 9.5, and we're like the under in this one. Under 9.5 total runs. Moving on to our hitting props. We're taking Pete Alonso of the Mets and Naylor of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Looking at the pitching props, and we like the overs for both starting pitchers here. Canning of the Mets over 3.5 Ks. Nelson of the D-backs over 3.5 strikeouts as well. Final game of the day. A AL West matchup starting up here. The Seattle Mariners in Sacramento taking on the Athletics. Seattle favored in this one today. And we're playing the home dogs. We're playing the Athletics on the money line. The game total set at 9. And we like the under in this one. Under 9 total. Moving on to the hitting props here. And we're playing Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners and Brent Rooker of the Athletics to both have 2 total bases. Then we look at our pitching props here. And we like the overs for both starting pitchers. Both of their lines are at 4.5. And we're playing the overs for Miller of the Mariners and Severino of the Athletics. Alrighty guys, before we get up out of here, our dollar parlay plays of the day, and we start off with our pitching props parlay. We start off in Atlanta, where we're taking Smith Sharver to go over his line. We go to the Chicago White Sox starting pitcher Smith to go over his line. Pittsburgh Pirates starting pitcher Molzinski to go over his line. New York Mets starting pitcher Canning to go over his line. An Athletic starting pitcher Severino to go over his line. A dollar parlay should pay $20. Moving on to our hitting props. 2 total bases. We start off with Shohei Ohtani of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Jose Ramirez of the Cleveland Guardians. Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees. Naylor of the Arizona Diamondbacks. And Tucker of the Cubs. All 5 of those gentlemen and a dollar parlay should pay $25. Then, final play of the day is our home run parlay. And usually we play 3 legs. Today we're playing 4. I researched this parlay for 2 hours this morning without sleep. I want this to hit. This is my I want you to play this. We're going with Manzardo of the Cleveland Guardians, Machado of the San Diego Padres, Contreras of the Milwaukee Brewers, and Freddie Freeman of the Atlanta Braves. A dollar parlay for this 4-leg pays $922. We're trying to get it back in blood today, guys. Good luck to everyone out there, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one.